Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our full BZ Plus playthrough where we are really close to space science. We've got our rocket control modules. We've got our, what are those called? Rocket fuel. And we still need a couple more things. The couple more being, I forgot about rocket engine nozzles. Low density structure and satellites. So we're almost there. We're just on the final home stretch here. Low density structure is next. And why are the rocket control units not running? That's worrying. Diamonds. Something. Oh, these need to be on opposite sides. There we go. Maybe he's not. Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. Okay, that fixes that. And maybe they're not... .6. Yeah, I mean, that should be working. That one's not outputting. Shouldn't this... Oh, that's going the wrong way. There we go. It's like, that should work on the bottom lane. Okay. That's better. Okay, so I think we're ready to finish out with some low-density structure. Not actually that big of a build. We need plastic, aluminum alloy, which is really something else. We do need quite a bit of Cermet. How much Cermet is this making? Not enough for everybody. Okay. So I think we're gonna have to bring all this Cermet stuff over here. This is what I'm gonna do, LDS. And yes, I realize I don't have that recipe yet, but don't worry, we'll get it. And then you'll be the... whatever that's called, aluminum alloy. Okay. Now, we do need 4 ingredients. You know, this is familiar. Why don't... Ooh, there's some thunder outside. Let's see if we just lose power. That would be a bit of a bummer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. We're gonna flip it. And we're gonna paste it. We're gonna upgrade it. Bop it, spin it, flip it, turn it. All the above. And that should get the diamond. Wait, no, okay, we didn't actually. I don't know what all this was, but we'll kind of take a breather on that. Diamonds will go this way, and we'll have an input priority left. On that, they will be on the right side coming in. So that is where diamonds come from. And then we need the alloy. Hold phone. Hold phone. We will need oh gosh. Yeah, I might lose power any moment here. Just so you guys know. But yeah, I think we're gonna need this as well. Because we're gonna need the nanotubes eventually. We don't have them yet, but I don't want to forget about them. Okay. So that will be the correct build. 6. 6 will be fine. Maybe we'll do 8 for now, just because it'll start out slower. Okay, so diamonds, plastic, the alloy. This one's easy enough. They're from the right. So diamonds. I don't know, 400. That seems fine. Let's actually look. We haven't checked on diamond production in a while. Seems fine. I may need to increase the buffer space in that, which I can't do remotely. I'm really happy with how nicely substations work with multiples of 6 if they're centered. I wonder if that's intentional by the devs. It very well might be. Okay, so plastic, easy enough. Just does this. And now we got Cermet and alloy. Alloy will go down here, across, and we'll just say onto the right side. So then the left side is Cermet. Now Cermet and alloy, they share titanium, they share copper, and that's it. Okay, so this is where the aluminum... Yeah, this is where things get annoying. Trying to think how I want to do this. I might only do one side with beacons. But I don't know how many I would need. Because the next tier of speed will be a lot better. But I'll just do 2 more. Okay, that's already close. Speed 3s will get me there. And then I don't have to worry about the mess on the left, and then Cermet can be up here. And sides of the belt-wise, it's perfectly balanced, as we know all things should be. These will be on the close side. And those are on the far side. Okay. So now I just need to bring a crap ton of materials over here. Plastic is not one of them. Zircon's not one of them. Titanium and alumina both are. So that needs to come over. Graphite is not. Copper is. You know what I really should have done is left the Cermet to over here. I might still change that. I can just delete this Cermet and bring it over. And then I won't need some of this belt spaghetti. In fact, I won't need most of it. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. And then that even frees up room for the copper right there. So I don't need this. I do need the zircon and no tungsten? No tungsten. So... So that's 4 things. How many do I need? Aluminum. Ah, we forgot about aluminum. And steel? Where does steel go? Steel must be part of the satellite. Okay, so there's aluminum and zircon, copper, silica, titanium. 4. We just need the silica. And then we need to smelt the zirconium plates. Am I remembering correctly that that's just 3 and nothing else? Yes. Okay. Alright, so we bring this over. We do need a little bit of stone, or silica, I mean. I'm not super worried about that. We'll just probably bring in stone brick with logistic spots. At least that's how I'm currently thinking about it. And we need zirconium plate. So why don't we, replace, what was the rate on zirconium plate? 0.56. We'll do something like that. 0.56. Okay, that's slightly more than I thought. These are very slow. But that does it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that up instead. And now this has, I think, everything it needs. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Okay. Check. Check, check, check. Okay, and then these guys are going to be lacking in the silica department. Otherwise, should be fine. I think. Let's double check that. Yeah. And they don't need, what, like aluminum? So here, if I wanted to just do a priority left, zirconia. That way we won't get any aluminum past that point. And what are we doing? Silica. Onto here. So now we just need this guy, requester chest, stone brick. Oop, my mouse was almost exactly on it. And each stone brick is 5 silica, so that should be fine. The rate, I think, will be okay. I don't really remember. I think the rate's pretty good. And I think that should be good to go. I do need a split here with the Cermat. And where was that going? Cermat goes all the way to here. And it does need to be on the bottom side. Maybe just to guarantee that, we'll do this. Okay, so then the Cermat comes down over. It's already on the bottom side, so I guess it didn't matter. Ah. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Low density structure is a go. And we bring that over and down. And that's it. Now we just need the satellite. First rocket launch incoming. Oh, I guess I need a silo. Let's figure out what that needs. All kinds of crap. spark plugs. Blah, that's annoying. Spark plugs are by engines. I was considering for a moment there, should I automate silos, but we're never gonna need more than like 1 or 2 with speed modules. Ooh. Well, I don't really want that right now, but we can make them more efficient. Okay, so 100 spark plugs. No, wait, I want the spark plugs back. I need those. Okay. 100 sparkies and 500 concrete, 200 electric engines. Let's get that over here. But where? Here. Okay. That's done. We need a bunch of... Was it aluminum? Yes, and alumina. And steel, concrete. Oh gosh, what have I done? Jeez, this is a mess. Ah. Okay. Got the steel, get the concrete. Get rid of these. And then finally, 100 more blues, which is on the complete other side of the base. And then once we have that, we will have a rocket silo. Perfect. And then, let's just take a look. Did any of this look concerning? Solar panels are a bit concerning. Everything else is pretty chill. Oh, no, this is unbeaconed. Okay, hold on. So with all of these, if we apply that and apply that, we're back to very chill. Okay. So I'm going to use bots for that, for simplicity. And we'll go ahead and carry these 2 lines up and just go in here. I will leave a decent chunk of space between them, which makes this one useless. Okay, so we need 1 making the satellite. We need 1 making the solar panel. We need 1 making the radar. We need 1 making the accumulator. We need 1 making the solar, whatever that's called, solar cell. I might just have 2 of those. And we need 3 making rocket engine nozzles. Those rates are high enough. There's part of me that wants to do that somewhere else. We have green chips and silicon and lead all right here. So we're going to take a detour on the zircon. And then ooh, how do we do this? There we go. Okay. So we need that, and then we need lead, which is right here already. We'll just run that along. We need a bunch making rocket engine nozzles, and we need some beacons. What's that look like? 3.55? Technically not enough. 3.534. Strangely, that didn't slow it down. There's a breakpoint with speed that it's actually not slower to add productivity, which sounds weird, but it is the way it works. Okay. And then outsert. Substation. What am I doing? This is for solar cells. Wow. Big mistake there. Completely the wrong recipe, Krydax. Come on. You're better than that. Okay. We do need solar cells, though, so that's fine. How's that? 10.2, 9.3. Okay. So there are the solar cells, which they all go into... Yeah. Okay. So I'll just make the solar panel here, and then the bots can carry it. Panel, not sannel. Solar sannel. Go ahead and split that off. Steel is over here. All right. So there's my solar panels taken care of. And I guess I never dealt with batteries. Is 2.5 a lot? Batteries are varying wildly in mod packs these days. It is not a lot. Once I upgrade this a bit more, we should be fine. Just replace that with a passive provider. And then nozzles are tungsten, graphite, and zirconia, which we do have. Tungsten and zirconia are here. How do we want to do this? Because that's a decent throughput. Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, we need the rocket engine nozzles as a part. Right. I don't know why I had that backwards in my head. Okay, let's shift a couple things around then. It's gonna go there. This stupid zirconia is gonna continue getting moved around. And what we're gonna do down here is a bunch more. These are gonna be the rocket engine nozzles. So they can get two sides. That is more than enough. There we go, 3.9. And then tungsten, graphite, and zirconia need to come in. So let's copy the basic. Flip it. Okay. Tungsten, graphite, and zirconia. Okay, you go straight, you go straight, you go straight. You are wanted, and you are wanted. Exactly where? Here. Perfect. Definitely the easiest rocket part, for sure. Okay. And we want that to go up here. Cool. Check. 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 Oh no, that's the wrong square. And then LDS. Perfect. So now we just need the satellite. Okay. And the satellite's almost ready. Don't need this part. And what else do we even need? Radar, accumulator, solder for something. What's the solder for? For the accumulator. We already have accumulators automated in the base. So there's a large part of me that says we shouldn't even worry about that. It's already automated to 1 a second. So I'm going to leave that be. And this one... I don't know, I think that might be it, right? Get this set up. Oh gosh. Wow, that's a big request. That's not big enough. Those solar cells... No, that's not right. We're already making that. Is this really all we need up here? We do need low density structure and blue chips. That part's annoying. And rocket engine nozzles. Okay. So that needs to be constructed further down just because it needs a lot of the same pieces. Like it needs these two things in it. It also needs blue circuits. And it needed what else? Blue circuits and graphene. Okay, so we need yet more of this to be figured out. So graphene can look like that, and then we'll do this and that and this. And the mess of spaghetti continues further. Okay, so this is to help make satellites. Okay, so that's 2 ingredients. This is 2 ingredients. That gets us 4 out of how many? 7. And we're requesting the other 3. Perfect. Yeah, that's about how I feel, Dave. But we're getting there. Accumulators are, let's call it 100. Solar panel, 100. Radar, 5. Perfect. Oh, that's not low density structure. Gosh dang it. Well, spaghetti intensifies even further. But, you know, there we go. There's satellites. They only stacked to 1, right? Yeah, that's still a thing. Cool. Okay, I mean, we're done, right? Yeah? No? Maybe? It looks like it. This was kind of a bust up here, but who really cares? Can't use productivity anyway, so these are all just wasted. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We did it. I should have saved those in my inventory because they're not going to get requested ever now, but that's fine. Rocket silo. Ooh, it's even nicely symmetrical with what we've already set up here, so that feels good. I should do buffer chests for these, I think. And then beacons. Get some bacon on the side. And power. Power. Productivity. Woohoo! We're gonna launch a rocket. Let's go. And then finally we need to request a satellite. We'll request 2. Have a little bit of a backup. And we're still waiting on more solar panels. Oh, is the rate of this an issue? Crap. We need 0.5 a second. Yes, this is an issue, actually. Hopefully this fixes it. It sure doesn't. 0.425. Okay. How about now? There it is. Okay. Nothing a few janky beacons can't fix. Here we go, indeed. And the nice thing is, I can belt this over to my labs easily enough. Okay, we're still a little ways away. Oh, you know what? I have prod 3s. So we should put those in there for now. Okay, so space science. We'll deal with a buffer chest in a moment, but for now, let's just get it hooked up. Ooh, that almost lines up perfectly. Look at that. All right, we're 47% currently held up on... Yep, low density structure, no surprise there. Actually, we're held up on aluminum alloy. Didn't I get enough of that? 13.7, I guess not quite. And these are only making half as much, right, because it's not the right recipe with the graphene. So, that makes sense that that's even slow. And it's our most recent one that we automated, so it didn't have time to build up at all, whereas these did. But yeah, we will get there before we know it. I guess one thing I could do... Do I not have prod 3 requested? Thought I did. We should request some of those. I could prod 3 my LDS here. %. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then once we launch a rocket, I don't even know what we're going to do with ourselves. I mean, probably mining prod 4 or a robot speed. Or actually, this is the first one I should do. Carbon nanotubes. Yeah. So that we can get way cheaper low density structure. And then, yeah, I mean, that is kind of beating the game. Stage 2 of beating the game is all of these crazy, like, crazy expensive techs. So we would need to automate all sciences, probably to what, 10 a second? What did the last one? Here, let's look at this real quick. So we need pretty much all the colors. Military is not needed as much. I think I'd probably be fine. We only need 12K there, and I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, so military is fine as is. Well, 24K. I think that's still fine. We already have like 10K right now. But here you can see we need 200K times multiples of increasing amounts of colors. So 5 a second is going to be about 3 minutes to get 1,000. 3 times 200 is 600. That's 100. No, that's 10 hours. It's actually not that bad with space science. 10 hours of space science to get that. These are the ones where you'd have to worry more because you have to do multiple 200K researches. Like red, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've got 1.2 million red science. You've got 1 million green. You've got 800K blue. And you've got 400K purple and yellow. And that's not counting these ones because the numbers are smaller, but those are kind of insignificant in total. So SpaceX is about just making the end game a lot longer. So you actually need to make a bigger science factory because you can do all the sciences without ever really making more of each color. You know, as I feel like we talk about this a lot on the Discord. If you haven't joined the Crydania Discord, everybody, make sure you join that. We talk a lot about fun things, but in general, science is really cheap. And you don't really need more of it ever since you automated that 1 per second at the beginning of the game. As long as you have some buffers, you really have enough science forever. So SpaceX serves, that is space extended, not space exploration, serves to make that a little bit more difficult because beating the game is not just launching a rocket, you have to launch rockets with these other parts in them. And there's like assembly robots that you need, and you have to like build these components essentially and then launch them into space. So the price of the components is non-zero, but I think compared to the science costs, it's pretty insignificant. You know, 100 portable fusion reactors sounds like a lot, but compared to 200,000 of all the colors, it's nothing. So most of these you would just put the ingredients in, craft one of them, and send that up in a rocket. And then you have to do all these faster than light researches. And then you get your faster than light drive, and you win the game. So yeah, the techs unlock parts that you then send up in a rocket, like we're sending up satellites now. So pretty cool concept. It's been around for a really long time. It's a very old mod. I've never actually beaten it because I tend to get a little antsy towards the end game and want to move on to the next mod pack rather than playing more of the same one. So we'll see if we have the drive to do it this time. I think I already know the answer is probably no, but maybe we can do it. I don't know. Maybe we can muster some courage. Courage is the wrong word. It's not courage that you need. It's patience and dedication. Because just loosely, I think 10 hours is kind of a good timing on most things. 10 to 15 hours. So I'd probably want to get red science going at... What did we say? There were 6 of them? So I would need red science going at like 30 a second, roughly. And then we would want, you know, green science at 25 a second, blue science at 20 a second. Is that actually that bad, though? Let's just take a glance. Let's take a glance. I mean, this isn't that crazy. You know, once you start factoring prod in... Okay, why am I not just doing this? In fact, I can do the whole entire productivity, everything. Okay. So the whole block... Wait a second. That did not work, right? That needs to be linked. I mean, it's big, but it's not really any bigger than what we just put together. Lots of oil, I guess, for the plastic. But we could do coal again. So really, that one would be one of the bigger ones. And then production and utility, both to 10 a second, is a pretty big build. I mean, this was a fairly big build for 1 a second, though that's not with any productivity. So with productivity, this will get to like 2 or 2.5 without any upgrades. Well, let me know in the comments, everybody. Would you rather see a new mod pack? For example, I was considering trying the 248k mod. Or would you rather see me push through, improve this base, work on the deep core chunks and, you know, getting all that, building a cleaner base, using more bots, trains? Or would you rather see me start a new mod? Because I could see myself going either way, so I'm curious what you guys think. We are going to launch a rocket here in a second, though, which is going to be nice. I wonder how much iron I would need to upgrade this entire base to blue belts. Or, I mean, green belts. With every green belt being 300 iron. And I think we have somewhere around 15,000 belts. So 15,000 times 300. What even is that? Is that 45 million or 4.5 million? 4.5 million iron. That's not bad. I could green beltify the entire base. Wouldn't that be fun? Alright, we're almost there. 14 more parts. Uh-oh. Wait a second. We're having an issue. Plastic. Crap. Why is plastic so low? Honestly, couldn't tell ya. These are all running. I guess we have no... Is no oil, like, at all? Is that correct? Is this one using all the available oil? Looks like it. Yeah, I mean, that's down to 18. That's down to 16. 26. Yeah, oil's pretty bad on this map. I really should have done a bit more oil. Because you can't get oil from deep core mining. Which would be a cool addition. I think deep core mining could add oil, and that would be pretty cool. So we're mostly just getting everything from this coal right here. And oh, we're only red belted. That's part of the problem. Blue belt. There we go. And then why don't we... It's better to add it here or on plastic? Now that's a tricky one. Normally you would add it on the final product. However, this creates things that all come back together to increase the plastic amount. I don't actually know. But, oh, part of the problem is the plastic going to red circuits is bad. Why are my red circuits bad? Is it because I'm using modules? Yeah. Because I'm doing modules. So every time I spin modules, I'm exacerbating my low-density structure problem. Which is a bit strange. I should balance these. Just so we have a bit more equivalence between what goes to modules and what goes to low density structure. And then really can't do much more, I don't think. Are these backed up? They are. I could add more of these then. Two more refineries, please. How much can they use? About 8 each. Okay, that should be about right. Yeah, 42.8. We are getting extra graphite because of all the sulfuric acid that we're using. But yeah, I mean, I think this is as good as we're going to get for now. Because spending tier 3 modules is going to spend way more plastic than it produces in any of the near future. And we're already at 90%. So we're... Oh, we just need a few more. What is that, like 50? More like 70. 70 more low density structure. Almost there. Yeah, we should be good. Those are running pretty fast. 92. Alright, moment of truth. To a rocket launch. Cheers. Should take a screenshot right here. Before... And then once the rocket pokes out... Alright. Just 2 more craftings, I think. And there's one. Yes. There's the sound. The not-so-aerodynamic triple rocket with lots of wires hanging off the edge in all of its glory. Perfect. I never noticed this fan in the corner. Just kind of chilling. Quite literally chilling. Alright, well, you know, it's been a wild ride, full BZ. Technically there's always more to do. What's our time? We are at, what is that, 24 and 21? 45 hours? 46 hours? With a pretty low ore. And that's definitely been a part of it. And large power costs for deep core mining. So I think that definitely contributed to the difficulty. But for the most part, it was full BZ that was creating the difficulty here compared to vanilla. Had a lot of fun with it. And here we are. Launch the rocket. Yes. And, as is tradition, you have to chase it as far as you can. And there it goes. Bye-bye, Mr. Rocket. And hello, space science. Ta-da! Beautiful. Beautiful. And yeah, our first research will be that, where is it? That one. Nanotubes. So that we can get way cheaper low density structure. Sweet. Well, we've gotten to the soft victory. The hard victory is quite a bit further. So... Nice. So satisfying to watch it work its way down the line. You know, I never put beacons down here. Could at least do that for the middle for sure. Wait, let's... Alright. Yes, Nimsy, exactly. We're officially playing SpaceX. Just Space Extended, rather than Exploration. It's even more confusing because they both start with EX, so you can't call it Space E, or... it's like, the names are just too close. Chocolate Biscuit! It's going well. We just launched a rocket. So we finally got space science going, and we are researching carbon nanotubes. Oh, also, I thought I upgraded all these to the level 2, but apparently I didn't. So let's finish that. There we go. And it should be enough, right? Yeah, 1,000. So we should get there just fine, because these have productivity on them. Yeah, Nimsy, I was talking about this a minute ago. I'm still a little bit debating how far I want to go with this playthrough, or if we want to start something new. I'll have to do some thinking after I end this video. I'll kind of figure out what direction I'm headed. Pyanodons is the big one, but it's not out yet. But it will potentially be out in the near future, like in the next month, so I can't start a totally massive mod pack. That's going to take me, you know, 100 episodes. And I'm considering, like, if I keep going with BZ and I get 80 episodes out of it, I don't know. We'll see. So for now, we're just going to watch the beautiful rocket building happening. We're almost up to a second rocket. And we'll revamp our carbon nanotube. So I guess I should get ready for the nanotubes. What are they? Iron and fullerenes. And what were fullerenes? Just graphite. Okay. So let me go back to this one and pin it. So I needed a bunch, basically one making fullerenes and basically a bunch making nanotubes. And the nanotubes need to come over to where? To here. So we'll put the nanotubes here. And fix power. 97%. Okay, and we do need some iron over here, very small amounts, and graphite. So, what I will do... actually do this. And then that will come across. Did I miss? I did miss by one. Okay. So that gets us what we need. Well, kind of. Okay, hold on. We need this guy making the fullerenes. And then only going past that is the iron plate. Did I not hook something up? There it is. Yes, I did chase the rocket. It was glorious. The iron is on which side? The left side. Perfect. Okay, So then fullerenes will be on the right side, and then we need input priority left for the output of iron. So that'll be iron left. I can't even find it. There it is. And we need iron to be on the inside. Okay. So that should do it. And then let's set up 2 of these. Okay. 4, 6, 8, 10. I will go with 12. Get things powered up. And then sulfuric. Right. Okay, that's the wrong thing. Control T. Oh, it's Control P. Well, this is convenient. Sulfuric's right there. What did I do? Hello? Oh, I need to rotate all these. There we go. Oh, and they do sulfuric out. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We gotta change this. This is not right. Okay. Crap. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so we need that. And then what I need is a top up. So here. That's the main line, and then we need a top up valve so that we will only allow it to flow in if it's below 50%, let's say. Yeah, I forgot it recycles the sulfuric too, so it uses a very small amount of sulfuric. And then my nanotubes line was somewhere. Lost track of it. Here we go. This one. Okay. And that should allow for massive amounts, well, at least double amounts of low density structure. Still got some plastic issues. In fact, some serious plastic issues. What is going on here? There's just no coal flowing in. What is going on with that? Probably not enough rate from trains, I would guess. Not sure. But yeah, now we're getting 2 out from each craft instead of just 1. So, huge boost to productivity there. Nanotubes are basically free. Looks like this is a bit of an issue. This is not a long enough buffer, apparently. Or maybe it just needed a minute to propagate. Yeah, that should be fine. It honestly, the issue might be the stack sizes of the inserters being 12, because they grab 12 iron off of this at once. If I reduce their stack size down to like 3, that problem goes away. Yeah, because then it'll only take a few at a time. Cool. All right, well, I think that is the perfect place to end the episode. And like I said, let me know down in the comments what you think about switching mod packs or continuing to go deeper into this one. But either way, I'm excited to keep playing some Factorio, and as always, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.